Hey folks, welcome to another Draw Attention video. In this one, we're going to do some fun things with sitemaps. I'm going to show you how to make links out of both of these sitemaps. They each have a different logical way of rendering the information, but in the end, they're going to be very similar. So I have this site that's a stock WordPress site, and I have all these pages, and we're going to link to most of them. So I go to Draw Attention and Add New, and we'll call this a flowchart sitemap. And we're not going to mess with the general settings yet or even the highlight settings. So let's upload our image, save draft, and that gives us this new box with the hotspot areas. So we'll open it up. And one of the nice things about this particular sitemap is that it's all squares, which means making the hotspots is going to be quick and easy. There, we've made that hotspot for home, and we will call it home. And for our action, rather than show more info, we're going to go to a URL. And I'm just going to put in a slash because that is the equivalent of home. So then we add another area, and we'll go to, or we'll make one for news next. And again, go to URL and put in a slash. And you see we have the option to open a new window. I don't want to do that on this. We don't want slash. We want slash news. I don't want open a new window on this site, but you may want it on yours. We'll add another area and we'll do shop. Go to URL and put in slash shop. Add another area. Let's do services. Now I'm able to type these in here like this because I remember them because I just made these pages a few minutes ago. If you need to go to the front end, I also built a nav here, and so you can hover over each item and in the bottom left see the URL that it's supposed to be. And you can put in the full URL if you want with the HTTPS, or you can just do the slash. I like the slash because it's short and simple. So add another area. We'll do about us. I'm going to say that's enough for right now because you get the idea. We're drawing squares on each of them and making them links. So now I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to grab this shortcode right here and go to pages. And we'll make this be flowchart sitemap. And then I'm going to put in a shortcode block and paste it right there. And then we'll hit publish and we'll view. Now we have a gray background on this and we don't want that. So I'm going to go back and edit it real quick. And we'll go to general settings, image background. There you can see it's gray. And we want white. So we'll hit update and reload. There we go. Now it looks much more part of the regular site. And if we hover, you can see it says shop. And if I click, it goes to the shop page. News goes to the news page. Services, etc. So there we have a nice little sitemap with square links. It's very forthright, easy to read. But let's say we want something a little more whimsical. Let's go take a look at that. So let's go to Add New under Draw Attention, and we'll call this Sitemap Village. And I'm going to make the background white again, starting right now, because we know we want that. And we'll upload our image and save draft. And now we have our hotspot areas. So let's start right at the top with shop. And I could do a square, but then it starts to bleed over into team and portfolio. So I'm going to use the polygon draw around it here. There we go. So shop looks a little like that. And so we want to do the same thing we did before. We'll title it shop and go to URL and go to /shop. And then add another area. Oh, I did 2. So let's go to number 2 here and we'll do portfolio. So I'm going to grab the polygon again. Now here I have a choice. I could follow the ribbon around and go over into home a little bit, or I can cut right through the ribbon. I think I'm going to cut through the ribbon because I don't want to confuse home and portfolio. So I'll click here and we'll go right up to the edge here and here and there. So that's portfolio. And then I'll open up number 3 and let's do home. So we'll start here. And now we could follow the ribbon around because it's not going to cut into services or whatever this is. So let's do this. We'll come right out to here and up to here. And then we'll cut through that portfolio ribbon to here, but then we'll follow the roof around. There we go. So let's title that. Just put in /. We'll add another area. And let's do team, and then we'll be done with this. Now, team has the same problem that portfolio did. The shop banner impedes a little bit. So we're going to still use the polygon, but team uses this whole block with the multiple houses because they're a team. So let's start here, and we'll go to here, and then up, and I'm going to cut right through the shop banner, but still follow the roof around. There we are. So then let's put in team and /team. Then we will hit publish. And once again, grab that shortcode. And now let's make a new page. Sitemap Village. Put in our shortcode block and drop in the shortcode and publish and view. And there it is. We have the title on the left, and I don't want that. So back to our image. Let's go with Lightbox, which is going to take it off the left. It's not actually going to use Lightbox because they're all links. However, now it's centered. So we hover, it says shop, and I click, and we go to shop. And there's home, and I click, and it goes to home. So now we have this cool, whimsical map, but we also have this very structured map. And both work great. Both are beautiful. It depends on your audience which one you want. But it gives you an idea of the very wide variety of options that you have for making different kinds of sitemaps. So if you make a cool map, please let us know. You can find our contact information on wpdrawattention.com. We'd love to see what you make and potentially maybe add you to our showcase.